Ephesians 2 and verse 4. But God, who is rich in mercy, out of the great love with which he loved us, even when we were dead through our trespasses, made us alive together with Christ. By grace you have been saved, and raised us up with him, and made us sit with him in the heavenly places in Christ Jesus, that in the coming ages he might show the immeasurable riches of his grace and kindness toward us in Christ Jesus. That's what God says. That's the gospel. God is saying to you this morning, forget your feelings. Before you had any feelings at all, before you ever had any thoughts about me, when you're absolutely dead to me, when you knew nothing about me, I raised you up out of sheer grace. I raised you up, made you alive in Jesus my Son, and I've sat you beside me, and I look upon you as my Son Jesus. That's the way I think of you. I think of you as my Son Jesus, and I will continue to think of you that way until the end of your life here on earth. That's the way I think of you. I don't look at all the anger in your heart. I don't look at all the misery of you. I don't look at all your greed and your envy. I don't look at your uncleanness. I have raised you up and made you sit with me in my Son Jesus. And when I look upon you, I see you as part of my Son. It's me that has made you part of my Son. It's not you that have to make yourself part of my Son by some mystical experience. I have made you part of my Son. And when I look at my Son, I see you, and I love you the same way as I love my Son. And you know, if you say, but how could you do that? I mean, there's all this evil inside me. How could you think of me that way? It's amazing what God did, loved ones.